guys, it's me Shaun. So I've been wondering this lately. How can we help preserve and promote indigenous art against the threats of globalization and modernization? Well, I have the answer for that. But first, let's find a place to talk to. First of all, how can we preserve it? We can preserve it by displaying it at museums, telling stories about it, and telling it to generations to come. Now, my second question is, why do we need to preserve it? Now, the reason why we need to preserve it is para hindi makalimutan at hindi maiwan habang ating generation is improving. At the same time, para alam rin ng mga kabataan ang ating culture noon. Kailangan din natin bigyan pansin sa mga ganitong artworks because it is a part of our cultural heritage and also represent us as a whole. Ngayon, how can we promote it? Gagamitin natin ang ating mga technologies ngayon like social medias, blogs, and articles, and many more. We can use the contemporary art as a way to promote it by mixing our art with the old art. Ngayon, why do we need to promote it? We promote it because to show to the people our culture, historia, at kung saan tayo nanggaling. Importante na i-promote natin to sa ibang tao para mabigyan rin ng halaga at pansin ng ibang tao ang ating artworks. Kasi ang ating artworks ay magaganda. So dapat natin ipakita sa ibang tao para ma-acknowledgement naman tayo ng ibang tao. Especially sa mga tao na hindi alam na mga ganitong artwork sa atin. Yun lang masasabi ko. Thank you for listening.
Hi, kamusta? Ako nga pala si Karl. At ngayon, I've been thinking of some things. At isa doon ay how can I help preserve and promote indigenous art against the threat of globalization and modernization? First of all, anong halaga ng indigenous art for me? You know, I find it fascinating to look at and to study at malaman na may sari-sariling identity ang mga katutubo. Sa tingin ko, the most accessible way of contributing to the promotion and preservation of indigenous art is donating to charities and foundations. We can use publicity as a vessel, creating web pages, informing people of the threats against indigenous arts. Sa paglaganap ng modernization, we can still retain the value of indigenous art by wearing art, such as bracelets, tattoos, headwears, and other things that hold indigenous value. Ang indigenous art ay importante sa isang bansa. Ito ay ang identity ng isang bansa, and we must protect it against anything.
How can you help preserve and promote indigenous art against the threats and modernization? Indigenous peoples today stand at the crossroads of globalization. In many ways, indigenous peoples challenge the fundamental assumptions of globalization. They do not accept the assumption that humanity will benefit from the construction of world culture of consumption. Indigenous peoples are acutely aware from their own tragic experience over the past 500 years. Last, consumer societies grow and prosper at the expense of other peoples and the environment.
Kumusta? Ako nga pala si Jeiven at napaisip ako, paano nga ba natin mapaprotektahan at mapapalaganap ang indigenous art ng Pilipinas laban sa modernization at globalization? At ang opinion dyan ay ipalaganap natin sa paraan ng pagsuporta sa mga manggagawang lokal dahil tayo lang ang source ng puhunan o atensyon sa mga gawa nila. Maaari nating ipalaganap ang kanilang mga gawa sa paraan ng pag-post sa social media platforms tulad ng Facebook, Twitter, at iba pa. Maaari rin nating ikwento ang ating mga personal na experience tungkol sa mga indigenous art. So, what I'm saying is that Di naman natin kailangan pahirapan o pabain ang proseso ng pagpapalaganap ng Indigenous art dahil ang importante lang is pahalagahan natin ng tunay. So, yeah. Thank you for listening.